How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, and today I have an exciting one for you guys today. But before we start, if you guys could like the video or subscribe to the channel, I would really appreciate it. It keeps me motivated to keep bringing amazing content every single day for you guys. Anyways, with that all out of the way, let's go ahead and get right into it. The Raiders face plenty of questions heading into their first season in Las Vegas, but one looms above the rest. Will Derek Carr be the team's starting quarterback? It was reported this past season that concerns about the Las Vegas Raiders quarterback Derek Carr's play and development are growing within the organization, and that the team will at least consider moving on from him this past offseason, which did not happen, or possibly the coming seasons, who knows, despite a seemingly strong relationship with John Gruden, was notably non-committable at his season-ending press conference when discussing Carr's future. Carr has shown his inability to extend plays with his legs and the reluctance to throw the ball downfield as signs of his development has totally plagued him with the injuries he's had over the past few seasons. Others, including Gruden, point to his steady, calming presence while leading a young and injury-riddled team to an overachieving season as reasons to believe in Carr as a player. As Carr reminded us after the team's loss to the Denver Broncos, he did post career highs in several statistical categories this year, including completion percentage, passing yards, yards per attempt, passer rating, and QBR, but it seems as if for every positive stat about Carr's 2019 performance, there's an equally damning negative one. He ranked near the bottom of the league in a number of advanced statistical categories that are much more telling, such as yards per completion and aggressiveness. Then there's the fact that posting a bunch of career highs doesn't actually mean you have a good season. It just means you were better or less bad than you had been. If there's one thing we know for certain, it's that Derek Carr believes he's the guy. Between buying a house next to Gruden in Vegas and consistent pass-aggressive talks during press conferences, he has either successfully tuned out criticism of his play and speculation about his future, or thinks that refusing to acknowledge it makes it non-existent. If the Raiders do decide to move on from Carr, it would have costed $5 million dead cap, saving them $16.5 million cap room this past season or this coming season, and well as about $22.1 million in 2021 and $19.9 million in 2022. They could have saved a really nice amount of money, but on its face, cutting bait could be seen as a proposition for those who find Carr and his play to be good, but the next step of bringing in a new quarterback gets a bit tricky, obviously. And obviously they brought in Marcus Mariota as a backup. The past trade and free agent markets did include players as in Marcus Mariota, Teddy Bridgewater, Alex Smith, Andy Dalton, Cam Newton, and Nick Foles, but I guess none of them jumped out as a significant upgrade over Carr. And obviously we have Marcus Mariota now, all of whom will command a similar salary. Of course, the Raiders could have opted to use some of their draft capital on a quarterback like Tua or Jordan Love or Jalen Hurts, but obviously that didn't happen. Yes, I've heard that the only quarterback to lose more games in their first 6 seasons in the league is his older brother. And no offense, but I know his tiny hands are never going to grow. Let's be honest. Yet, at the end of the day, as much as many would want to bid Carr, there just aren't many practical alternatives to bringing him back for a team in the Raiders' position. I feel that soon enough, Raiders will be left with no choice but to commit to 3 more years of Derek Carr. It just seems like the Raiders are kind of stuck, and I wouldn't be surprised if they ended up as a top 5 pick in the next draft. I wouldn't be surprised if they are there in the next year's draft taking a quarterback, and that's just my opinion. I don't have high hopes for this team, sadly, coming into the next season, and that's just how it is. I don't see how the situation in Las Vegas is just something that we can see in the future for Derek Carr, and then the backup is Marcus Mariota. Maybe he can come out of nowhere and be the quarterback that we thought he could out of his draft class, but obviously he hasn't. Just through this whole team, I just don't see them doing anything this coming year. But I think this coming year, we will see if Derek Carr is actually a good QB or not. If he doesn't do good this next season, I could see him not really being on the team anymore or being a backup. Either way, I do see them taking a quarterback in next year's draft. If they don't, I'll be really surprised. But if you guys have any of your own opinions, please leave it in the comments below. I'm interested in what you guys think about this, but with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I hope you guys have a nice day. Peace.